Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we are here for CRF1 for the first league race on the F1 23 game. I am Mr. Speedy and as always. So yeah, let's just get right into this. So we're just going to go on our final quali lap attempt. As you can see, we're currently sitting in P4. My last two lap attempts were for P2. So I sat in P2 most of the time. So let's see what we can do here with this final lap now here at Imola. So yeah, so it's great to be back league racing. As you know, I didn't do much of it on the 22 game because we all know how shit that game was. But I really was not good at the 22 game because it just everything about it did not suit me, and it didn't suit a lot of people, and everyone knows it was a trash game. So of course we're gonna hope for a fresh start now on the F1 23 game, and so far I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, let's see if we can get ourselves up back on the list of winning again, and yeah, let's do it. So you can see us now. We're about just under 2.5 tenths up on our lap, as we've actually really nailed this lap so far. As we come up to the line, we're just about going to get a 2.5 tenth improvement, which is going to put us up to P2. Still 2 tenths off of pole position, but as we can see, we're now on the grid and we're getting ready. 5 red lights. And away we go for CRF1 Imola. So it's a great start on the medium tires. I actually did not mean to start on the mediums, but I wasn't really paying attention. So anyway, down towards turn 1, we get ahead of Welsh Jack so far. Jack backs out of it as we take the lead going into turn 1 now. I think it was a smart move from Jack, I have to say, because he knew, obviously he's much faster than me. I thought he was just going to disappear off in turn 1. I knew he wasn't like my race. He's well quick. So here he is passing us here on lap 4. Yeah, I just let him go. I knew we weren't to fight him. He wasn't really our race today. It was kind of more so to stay ahead of everyone else. So I mean, like, you know, we took the lead for a few laps. It wasn't too bad. We actually did retake the lead because he had a mistake down the chicane. So he comes back again at us, and this time I thought maybe we could actually have a shot. So I actually tried to defend us. He brakes early, so he's obviously going to get a better run. We have a pretty poor run out of it, and then we get on the curb, slide a little bit. That's going to give him a really good exit down to Villeneuve, and he gets easily ahead. And I back out of that one just to keep things from being a little bit dodgy. So Jack takes back the lead here on lap 7. So the mediums haven't worked, and a safety car has come out of nowhere, and that's going to be interesting because we've obviously started on the mediums. So I think it was just kind of thought just go straight to the hards and whatnot. We got the hards fitted. They all stayed out, of course. So now we're coming towards the restart as we finally get going. As he got a pretty decent start, but the McLaren got a pretty half-decent one as well. It's not a whole lot he's gaining, but it's enough. But here we go. Behind RQ98 and the Mercedes is Optimus Prime in the Williams. As the Mercedes is going around the outside, as we also go around the outside to get the move done here on the Williams. And that is a brilliant overtake. A crucial overtake as well, because right as we do, another safety car comes out. So Jack is now out of the Grand Prix because his wheel, I believe, disconnected, which really sucks for him. Honestly, he was probably going to go on to dominate this race, but I'm sure he'll be back. It's only the first race. Anyway, we get over the safety cars. Here's Krigmit in the Williams as we're absolutely draining our battery to see if we can get past, because again, I thought we needed to make a crucial move already to see if we go around the outside of the Williams. And again, another lovely overtake around the outside at Tamburello. So it goes, and another safety car comes out. So not ideal, but it also was at the same time, but it wasn't. So now the people that start on the hards got to pit. I obviously pit on hards already, so they're all on mediums now. So you see Freaky F1 gets us underway again. After the safety cars, we have Rexy behind in the McLaren, who's actually really close at the moment. But luckily he decided to back out and not go for anything. Freak F1's actually broke really early there, as we gained on him towards the end of the straight. I think he must have turned off his button. But it could be an interesting battle here between us and the AlphaTauri, as he actually gets a really poor exit from the Villeneuve chicane. We think we're going to the inside. He defends the inside. We go round the outside. And it's an absolutely sensational move around the outside to take the lead here now. But the only thing is we are on hards. They're barely used, obviously, because we only did like 2 laps of racing on them until the safety cars came out. But obviously everyone that needed to start on hards obviously then saw the opportunity to pit on the mediums, and the mediums will last from here. So now going on to lap 17 as we come around the final corner and another safety car comes out. So I hesitated not at all to go straight into the pits, and I was like, yeah, we're getting those mediums on. And yeah, it would drop us back a little bit, it would set us back, but those mediums will be a crucial part in this race because these hards honestly feel absolutely shocking. So we are going to have to absolutely fucking send it now for the rest of the race. So of course we get back underway. So we're currently in a McLaren sandwich with Rexy again behind us. Obviously he pit as well. They have 3-second time penalties. I've used a good bit of my button just to make sure I was ahead, so at least that was good. So as you can see, there's managers on bicycle fighting up a couple of places ahead of us as they're going side by side into Villeneuve, and Magix makes the move. It's a brilliant little move, but again we get a run the McLaren. He gets a poor exit similar to what we did in Freaky F1, and we go around the outside again and pull off a nice little move. As actually you can see, Freaky F1 in the background has spun, and there's yellow flags back there. I don't know what happened there. I think there's just obviously a mistake or possibly contact with someone. But the good thing is there's no safety car for the rest of the race now. So that's obviously good news for us and for probably everyone else. We're actually gaining here on full bicycle, and I start to go down the inside. It's a big dive. We do get a warning for it, but I think it was honestly worth it because I had not got any warnings, and that was my first warning, and I thought it was worth it to just go for it, as it was probably a crucial move in the race anyway. So here we go, lap 25 now, as we're right up behind Magix, Tom and my teammate. As you can see, we're actually going to go for the move. AQ Flow, my teammate, is getting overtaken by the Aston Martins. We go down the inside as well of Magix and take P3, a crucial move because the 2 cars up ahead of us have got 3-second time penalties. So currently we are net lead because of those penalties, but obviously we got to just, well, we really got to do it here. So it's coming up now on lap 26, just 2 laps later now, going on to lap 27, sorry. As we gain quite a lot of time of our teammate, we have to back out a little bit, we have to lift off. As Tom and the Aston Martin is getting overtaken by both Red Bulls at the moment. My teammate goes into the lead, we're side by side with Tom. We get a little bit of a hit, but it's just kind of hard racing there. It's really difficult to go through, go side by side through Tamburello. But here comes Magix now taking P2. We got 3 wide, which was a bit dangerous, so I had to back out. I really did not want to risk anything, and of course I was the car behind, so I was realistically the smart one to back out. I had to make the decision, so so at least we're okay, everyone's okay. So still clean racing, still good stuff, shows everyone wants it. So we stayed ahead of the Aston. It was a good battle there. So here comes the Aston again, a lap later, going down the inside. He's gaining on us, and oh, we've made contact, and I do have to say we did turn in a little bit. It was just unfortunate defense. That was entirely my fault there, and apologies to Tom for ruining his race. Unfortunately, it was entirely my fault. I just kind of panicked almost. I thought I left enough space and I didn't, and yeah, it was just an unfortunate moment. So we skip to lap 31 now, as well, as we're behind Magix. He gets a really poor exit out of the chicane, and we've barely got any battery left, but we've managed to get ourselves into the DRS, so it could really be an insane last lap move coming up from us here. What's it going to be? We're wasting all the battery here, as he's also flashing. He's got nothing left either, so we just have to rely now on the DRS because there's no battery between us. It's all down to this straight line speed that's about to come. As we're gaining so much on Magix, he does not defend the inside. We go down the inside of the Mercedes as we take the lead here on the final lap. He also got a P3, a 3-second time penalty at the final corner. So it would demote him. I believe he got it removed after the race. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, as we come around now the final corner, we managed to do it, just skipping ahead obviously because none of that. We do manage to win our first race here in CRF1. Unfortunately, that incident did give us a penalty, 5 seconds, which was very fair. So yeah, it was unfortunate, but it was a good race overall. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be back next time for CRF1 Netherlands. Okay, see you later.